Hey, this is Tony with MusicGuyOnline.com, and I have your 3-minute mix fix video tutorial of the week, and a very fun one today featuring how to create a round the simplest way possible in your mix. And if you're not familiar with what a round is, it's just think of the classic children's song, Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So you have someone start singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, but when they move on to the Gently Down the Stream line of the song, somebody else jumps in and starts singing on top of that, Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and it goes on like that. You can add more people, and it just kind of loops like that, and it's a fun effect, and it's called a round, basically. So if you can find a way to integrate this into one of your songs, then bully, this is how you do it. And I have a very simple vocal part here for this song, which sings on and off with each bar. So on the 7th bar right here, it's going to sing a line.
They love to put the world on me.
Then it takes the 8th bar off, then it comes back in the 9th.
And give me it.
Just like that. So if I want that same vocal part to sing 1 bar later at the 8th to create that round effect, all I have to do is create a new track. I'm going to pull the audio from that verse. I'm going to set it to in so it's actually pulling the audio. And I'm going to go post effects so it gets the same EQ, compression, everything on there. And you'll see I have a simple delay on this initial track, just very light settings, just as sort of an aesthetic effect right there. You've probably seen me talk about how to use a delay in the past. So that's all I'm doing there, just to give it a little more thickness. So now we have a carbon copy of this track, which doesn't have any processing on it except what's already on here. To create that round, I'm just going to drop a simple delay. Any DAW has this. This is just the stock delay, which comes with Ableton Live. I'm going to link the right and the left channels, set it at 100% wetness, so all I'm going to hear is the delayed version. And now I'm going to set this to 16th notes. So 16 notes right there equals a bar. So if I go ahead and set this to 16, this is going to play 1 bar directly behind this verse right now. So if I start this on the 7th bar, we're going to hear this vocal and then this one right behind it.
They love to put the world on me.
And I need to set this to the lead vocal box for that to work.
They love to put the world on me. They love to put the world on me. And give me air that's mine to breathe. And give me air that's mine
just like
to
that.
breathe.
All right. So, and the reason you couldn't hear it was because that new track was by default set to the master fader, and I only had the lead vocal soloed right there, so that's why I switched this to feed into the lead vocal. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this and go one step further on this new track and just duplicate that simple delay. So now we have 2 delays at 100%, still with the 16th notes, which means, remember, that's 1 bar. So add 1 more, just do the math. This is going to play 2 bars behind this initial one, which means, remembering that this vocal also plays a new line on the 9th bar, these two will overlap. So let's hear how this sounds.
They love to put the world on me. They love to put the world on me. And give me air that's mine to breathe. And give me air that's mine to breathe. I can't believe that's mine to breathe.
Just like that. I'll turn these off before I go insane. So that is how you create a very simple round in your song with minimal effort, just using some simple delays. And if you can use it, like I said, more power to you. It's just an interesting thing you can do with your mix on a vocal level, and you can mix them accordingly. You know, I started panning them left and right rather than stacking them on top of each other. Creates a more interesting effect, and then you can just kind of blend them in volume-wise as necessary. So there you go. That's how you create a basic round in your song just by using some simple delays. Thank you very much for watching this. If this video helped you at all, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I do these videos every week. Once again, I'm Tony with MusicGuyOnline.com. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.